Hey guys, thanks for watching my channel. My name is Veronica Ray. You could call me V. Today's look is going to be another holiday glam look. This time I wanted to do a look that was more inspired by like deep cranberry wine Bordeaux colors. And I kind of want to do like a halo moment and, try that out because I always have success with halo eyes. Every time I wear a halo smoky eye, I get so many people complimenting me on my eye makeup, and it's shockingly easy. It's a very easy alternative to the standard smoky eye where you get really dark on the lid and fade up. This one is going to be more dark and smoky on the inner and outer corners of the eyes. So I want to do something of that nature. But what makes this particular look a little bit more special is the fact that I just got myself the new Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in Uncensored. So this is the new liquid lipstick from Rihanna's brand Fenty Beauty, and it claims to be the perfect red lip color. So you can use it on all skin tones from the lightest to darkest, and it would look good. So from what I've seen, it is a very blue-based, rich red color. And I think it's gonna work really well with a whole cranberry, smoky Bordeaux look. I feel like, when you do a red lip, the classic look is a winged eyeliner. And, with this, I kind of want to change it up a little bit. So if you want to learn how to do this look, keep on watching. So, of course, after skincare, you want to prime the face. I'm going to my good old favorite Smashbox Iconic Primer. So guys, I just went ahead and did my foundation. You guys have seen my foundation already if you've seen any of my other videos. If this is your first time, welcome. If you do have questions on how I put on a full coverage foundation, just click on the link below and we'll take you to my full coverage Flawless foundation tutorial. So the foundation that I ended up using today was the Black Opal Cream Stick Foundation in Kalahari Sand. I've been trying out a new concealer from Ulta Beauty the past few days and I really love it, considering that I paid only $5 for it because they had a buy two, get two free. And I'm using their full coverage waterproof liquid concealer in Warm Cool. I just set with my good old neutral set from Nye. And then after I set everything, I just brushed everything off with one of my favorite foundation powders. This is the Celebration Foundation Illumination from IT Cosmetics. But what I love about it is that it gives a very beautiful glow to the skin. After the foundation, I'm just going to go ahead and contour, bronze, and highlight my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, so after I highlight and contour, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some brows. So I'll be right back. You pop some brows on and we'll get into color right after. Okay guys, so once the brows are on, it's time to get into the color, my favorite part. The look that I wanted to do was definitely a halo eyeshadow look. If you guys aren't familiar with what a halo eyeshadow is, it's when you go dark, light, dark in your eyes. And it creates a very like multi-dimensional kind of look to the eye. It's a very simple technique to do if you want a very like a pow pow kind of look, but very simple. It's actually find it much easier than doing a traditional smoky eye. First I'm going to take my Tarte palette and I'm going to use this color here. This is kind of like my go-to transitional color. But instead of going to like the crease and the contours of my eye, I'm actually just going to hit the outside and inside of the eye. So you want to start off with like a lighter color like this. You probably won't even see this color when I'm done, but it kind of acts as like a guideline. So when you do use darker colors, you'll know where to place them because you kind of pre-place them with this lighter tan color. And I'm stopping short of my brow, so I'm keeping that slight space in between. So we have the outside of the eyes, if you can see. Now I want to go ahead and do the inside. I'm going to bring it all the way up, right till it hits that curve of my nose. But do you see how I'm going dark, dark, light, dark? This is like the ultimate warm palette. I have the Morphe 3502. It's the brand new, but look how warm that is. Everything's like super warm and brown. I also have my Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. Okay, so I'm gonna do this color here in the middle. I believe it's called Roxanne, but it's right here. And I'm just gonna kind of go over where I put that tan color. Same brush. I'm gonna go and do the same areas, but I'm not gonna bring it up as far. I'm just gonna kind of stop a little shorter. But again, we're working from light to dark. You know what? It isn't as red as I wanted it to be. I expected it to be like more rusty color, and it came out more brown. It's okay, because it kind of made it look more, it just looked like the darker version of the first color. So if you mess up like that, what I just did, you want to do it on the other side so it's balanced. I'm actually going to go into this color. This looks a little bit more red, right? From the Morphe 3502 palette. Also, I'm going to go into a Smashbox crease brush. But yeah, that's good. There you go. You see that? See, I wanted that warmth, that redness. So every time I go in with a color, I'm kind of going shorter and shorter and shorter. So again, it's all about that gradation from light to dark. And with this technique, it's more about placing color than really just blending it out. So I kind of tap it in first, and then I figure it out as I get to the end of the look where I feel more confident on how it's going to end up looking. But see how it kind of gradiates from that, like that reddish color? Let me zoom in for you. This is Moda Pro, and I'm just using a clean. I'm just kind of lightly blending where the colors meet. See that? So I kind of place the color, and then now I'm kind of like starting like the first phase of blending. You don't want to keep going higher and higher because it's easy to do that with this look. You're going to feel the need to keep going. Kind of just stay in the same spot and don't, you know, don't feel the urge to keep going. So as I'm going like closer and more concentrated, my brushes are also getting smaller. So I'm using this, God, this brush is so old. This is the 222 from MAC. There's not even writing on it. I had to like put it up into the light to see the engraving, girl. So I am actually gonna go into this color from this NYX palette. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Fire palette. And I'm going into this deep burgundy kind of color. It's number 10. So this color is a very like Bordeaux wine color. I think it will look really pretty against like a nice red, like a blue-based red. But do you see how it's like dark, light, dark? So that is what you call a halo eye. You know what? I'm gonna go back into my Tarte. I'm gonna go back into this Tarte color here to kind of diffuse everything. Because like I said in my other videos, like if you feel like you want to blend everything in a little bit more, take the lightest color that you were working with and then kind of go along the edges, and it totally diffuses the other colors so they don't look so intense. Back into that wine color, and I'm just going to use a small pencil brush, 219, and I'm literally pinpointing the corners like that, like so. So we could kind of tighten the center in a little bit. I'm kind of pushing the colors slightly into the center. So as you can see, I'm kind of going back and forth from that small brush to this crease brush to kind of blend in between each application of color. What I'm going to do next is take that black eyeliner from Pat McGrath. This is called the Pat McGrath Labs Black Smudge Liner Eye Kohl. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go into the waterline at the bottom. And because it is bigger, it really covered that really quickly. It doesn't have to be like perfect when you're putting it on. We're going back to that technique with putting the black liner and then grabbing that small pencil brush and going into that Bordeaux color. So we're going back into this color. So because this color is going on top of that black, it's going to look like the darker version of itself. So it's going to create definition between what you put in the outer corner and at the bottom. So it's going to look a little bit more defining. It's kind of rock and roll looking, which is nice. Going back into that TRISH McEvoy brush, going back into that Bordeaux color. So I'm just kind of going to bring down that Bordeaux color just a touch. And because it's a little flimsier, it's going to really diffuse that wine liner. So I don't want it to look like black eyeliner, I want it to look like wine. And I want the bottom line to kind of connect to the inner and outer corners, so it looks like really cohesive. This brush is really good for this, like smoking out the bottom waterline, because it's so small but fluffy, but firm and pointed. You have good control over this. Just taking a clean flat brush to kind of sharpen the edges a little bit. I kind of want to keep the eye at this point. Let me just see if I add just a little bit of black just on the outer corner. That would look really pretty. So I'm taking a black eyeshadow from that Morphe palette. Just cleaning up a little bit. Gonna take a few little Q-tips. Again, to soften the bottom lash line and clean up. I'm taking a little bit of the black color here, and I'm mixing it in with that wine color from the Fire palette. And I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna extend that line a little bit out, and then I'm gonna just do that outer corner like that. And I don't want to cut through that space. I'm stopping right before that light space in the middle. See, I always have like an idea in my head of what I want to do, but then when I actually do it, it turns into something else a little bit. Like I wasn't intending it to turn kind of rock and roll looking, but that's what kind of inspired me to do this, because the look is kind of moving in that direction, and I'm not mad at it. I think it looks cute. I don't want anything to obstruct the center part where there's nothing there, because that will defeat the purpose of having a halo eye. I like that. It's like a wing, but not a wing. It's very like soft and smoky. Still diffused. The whole look, the whole point of this look is very diffused, very it's like beam of light in the center of the eye. Like that's kind of the illusion that it gives. So once I'm done with all these dark colors, I'm just gonna hit the middle with just a little bit of gold. So what I'm using for the gold color is a L'Oreal Infallible in 997 Eternal Sunshine, and these are really good. These are like pigments, and they are shockingly nice and really well priced. So with this, again, I'm just going to use my finger, and it's such a beautiful color because it's like a pale gold. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit right on my lash line, and I'm just going to go up towards the brow. So it's going to do that whole number. And just keep it like a line, like a staggered line. And we're going to blend up those edges a little bit after I apply it. But you just want to place it going straight up the center of the eye. With a 217 blending brush clean, I'm just going to touch the edges of where the gold and the darker colors meet. So they kind of diffuse into one, but I'm not mixing them. I'm just touching the edges. So right here, I'm literally just touching and diffusing the gold into that wine shadow. 239 brush, go back into that L'Oreal color and kind of like make it a little stronger. Because obviously the and I'm making this line even thinner. So it's going to be, because this brush is flat and denser than, say, like my finger, it's creating a stronger line down the center of the diffused gold. So you're going to have like a really strong beam of that gold shadow, and it's going to diffuse into the gold that you put on with your finger. If that makes any sense. So I'm literally turning this vertically. And I'm literally just going right up the center with my eye like that. So I'm just gonna pop on some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the lashes are on. The lashes that I'm using are from the Makeup Shack, and it's their brand of lashes. And I chose these lashes because even though they're dramatic and super long, they still have a very sheer finish, so it doesn't obstruct from that really nice beam of gold down the center of the eye. You don't want to use lashes that are too thick, so when you open your eye, it's gonna like cover the eyeshadow. So I chose a very long and thin and kind of separated lash for this look. I also popped on some mascara, and then I'm taking that same liner and I'm gonna do a tight line as well. So what a tight line is you take a black liner and you go on the inside waterline of the eye. And it kind of gives like, it kind of emphasizes that smoky look that we're going for, without like, you know, putting the smoke outside of the lash line. So I'm just gonna pop on some blush. I'm using good old school Gingerly from MAC. I chose this color because it's a really beautiful, like a burnt peach kind of look. And I think it works really beautifully with the whole Bordeaux cranberry gold eye that we're rocking right now. Okay, and now it's like the exciting part. We get to put on the cherry on top of this sundae, honey. And we are going to put on the new Fenty Beauty, what is this called? Stunna. We're going to put on the new Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in Uncensored. I'm so excited. I love the color when I swatch it on my hand, but it has a really interesting, can you see that? Let me do this. Do you see like the applicator? It's like an hourglass with like a slanted flat top. I'm assuming you can get a very like amazing precision with this applicator. So let's go ahead and put it on. Yeah. Oh my god, you guys, I did like my whole lip into one dip. I haven't re-dipped. This stuff is so pigmented. Ooh. Oh my god, that is so pretty. I feel like I'm giving vibes from that 80s music video, you know, with the girls with the slick back hair and then like these guitars and they're like moving side to side. That's what I feel like this look is giving me right now. P.S. I haven't dipped back into this, not once. Literally popped it out and I did all of this. And I just keep like using it from the sides and it just keeps refilling. Perfect. I love it. It's very thin. The texture is very thin, but very pigmented. It's super buildable. It's not streaky. Girl, Rihanna is doing some kind of hocus pocus over there at Fenty Beauty, because I have been pleasantly pleased with everything that she's come out with. I'm sure she's coming out with like 50 other shades of this lip formula, because it doesn't feel dry. It feels like very flexible. God, there's like nothing, there's like no other liquid lipstick that feels like this. It's a gorgeous color though. Yes. So let me like zhuzh up my hair a little bit and I'll be right back. So this is the look, guys. I really love this look. It's very edgy. It's very rock and roll. I'm feeling the Bordeaux wine cranberry eyeshadows mixed in with the bright red lip. Oh my God. Fenty Beauty did it again with this amazing liquid lipstick. I think it's amazing. Don't think it's a nail polish, because I thought it was a nail polish when I first saw it, but it is not. It is an amazing liquid lipstick in, what's it called? Uncensored. So the color of this is called Uncensored. Great formula. I'm hoping for more colors from Fenty Beauty. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe, like, comment down below on anything that you might want to see in upcoming videos. Also, hit the bell icon down below as well to get notifications of new videos when they are being posted. Try out this technique with your existing eyeshadows and let me know how it goes down below in the comments section. Thanks again, guys, so much for watching my videos. I hope to see you soon. Bye.